This week on the Husky Update.
The Korean American Student Association puts on Casa, a culture show with a variety of music and performances. The people of Boston celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a parade through South Boston. And we send our reporters to Somerville's Maple Syrup Boil Down. All this and more on this week's episode of the Husky Update.
Your campus, your news, all the time. From the Showman Studio, here is the Husky Update.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Husky Update. My name is Amir Islam. Here's the week's news. For our first story of the week, we sent a team of reporters to South Boston to cover this year's St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Hi, Corey Doxler here, reporting from South Boston, where the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade is being held. So, what's your name?
My name's Noel.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
And is this your first St. Patrick's Parade?
Here in Boston, yeah.
Do they have these sorts of parades in Boston or in Ireland?
Yeah, I used to go to the one in Dublin, and it's a little bit different. It's fun. There's a shit ton of people. It's good. It's comparable, we'll say.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
The atmosphere is great. There's a lot of people. Everyone's in good humor. It's a fun time.
I literally tapped it even as like they're dancing.
So, what are your names?
Judy,
Diane.
How does this parade compare to previous years?
it's always great.
Yeah, this is good. Every parade has its own little unique characteristics, but we like this one. They're doing more military first, and then we'll have the fun stuff later.
So, what's your name?
Mike,
And where are you from?
right here in Southie, right up the street.
Is this your first parade?
No, it's about 12, 15.
What's your favorite part about the parades?
When it's over.
Is it just all the traffic and stuff, or?
Well, for one day a year, we can do it. We can do it. We don't mind getting everybody down here, the family, and so on and so forth. It's good. It's a fun time.
This is Corey Doxler from NUTV News, signing off.
Thanks, guys. Now we send it over to our reporter Lauren with Rapid Fire.
My name is Lauren Biza, and this is Rapid Fire. In campus news, a former professor who was also a member of the Northeastern University Corporation was found to be involved in the nationwide admission scandal, in which ACT and SAT proctors and athletic coaches were bribed into helping students get into highly selective schools. He paid to have his daughter admitted into Georgetown. In exchange, helped another student get admitted into Northeastern. In national news, President Trump performed his first veto on Friday to block a bill that would have undone his national emergency. In global news, an Australian white nationalist committed a terrorist attack in New Zealand at 2 mosques. 49 people were killed and many more are injured. The shooter is currently in custody. Our hearts go out to the people and the families that were affected by this horrible act of hatred. That's all for Rapid Fire. Back to you, Amir.
Thanks, Lauren. For our next story, we sent our reporters to Casa, a culture show put on by the Korean American Student Association. Here they are with the story.
On Saturday, March 16th, the Korean American Student Association held the event called Casa Culture Show, Rewind Back in Time, in the Korea Ballroom. The event features performances by the Boston traditional dance group, Casa Dance, a variety of individual members of the club, and originally skit parodying Korean TV dramas.
Now we take it to Ollie with the upcoming events on campus and in Boston this week.
Thanks, Amir. My name is Ollie Wong. On Friday, March 22nd, Rally for Life. Students will run to help raise money for the American Cancer Society. Come by to Matthew Arena at 6 p.m. to watch the runners and hear stories and performances. Also on Friday, March 22nd, will be the Prince Experience over at the Museum of Science, a planetarium show featuring his music. That's all for the upcoming events this week. Back to you, Amir.
Thanks, Ollie. For our last story of the week, Groundwork Somerville held their 16th annual Maple Syrup Boil Down. We sent a team of reporters to film the event.
Hello, Northeastern. We are here in Somerville, Massachusetts for the 16th annual Maple Syrup Project. We're going to go boil down some maple syrup. We're going to eat some flapjacks. It's going to be a great time. Let's go. So I'm here with Casey, who's coordinating this event. So can you tell us a little bit about what the Maple Syrup Project is?
Yeah, sure. So the Maple Syrup Project is this program that we've been putting on for 16 years with Groundwork Somerville. We teach second graders in the Somerville Public Schools about how to boil sap into syrup, and that is a 4-week lesson curriculum. So after we've done that, we take them onto a field trip here at South Street Farm, and we show them how the boiler works. We do tapping demonstrations with them. We do some Maple Jeopardy, and it's really fun. And then following it, we do this Maple Boil Down community event. So everyone is invited to see how the boiler works, and we're turning the sap into syrup.
So what is Groundwork Somerville?
Groundwork Somerville is a nonprofit organization, and we focus on youth leadership programming, urban farm and food, and also youth education.
So can you tell us a little bit about the syrup making process?
Yeah, I'm Clay from Groundwork Somerville, and we actually collect the syrup, the sap, from Tufts University campus. So we have 6 trees up there that we tap, and if you look down here, there's about 40 gallons of sap, and it takes 40 gallons to make 1 gallon of syrup. We pour it into this thing, which is our boiler, and then we have a fire, and we just let the steam evaporate, and then it slowly, the sugar stays in the water, and the steam evaporates, and it slowly condenses down until we have sap.
So can you tell us a little bit about why your family came out here today?
It was something for the kids to do on a nice day, and I think he's been interested in maple syrup and kind of how it's made.
So we had a lot of fun here at the 16th annual Maple Syrup Project. We had some really great pancakes and syrup, talked to some great people, and Groundwork Somerville seems like a really great program. They're teaching kids, doing some good stuff for the community and the environment. So I hope it keeps going on over the next few years, and maybe we'll be back next year. Thanks for watching. Back to you.
Thanks, guys. That's the news. The rest is up to you. Be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the Husky Update. My name is Amir Islam.
Thanks for watching!